Hi, Moya. Hello. Oh, you're muted. There you go.
There we go. Good.
Yeah. You were able to find everything easily now?
Yes, I find everything easily. Yes.
Good. You're
Lovely.
signed in. Yes. Now
Ex-
that you've done the process, it should be pretty quick, especially if you use the app. You should be able to just kind of go right through.
Excellent.
How was your week?
Oh, excellent. We are next to a bike path that goes to the beach, so we've been cycling a lot.
I
And
can see you're getting sun. Yes.
oh, I know it's awful. And you put sunscreen on and it just goes straight into the sun. It's awful. So
Yeah.
obviously it's not strong enough. I don't know what to do because I don't want to get because I can.
Maybe wear a hat or something.
Yes, I wear a cycle. I wear sunglasses. Some
Yeah.
people even wear masks.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I've been
what's
biking in Manhattan to and from the studio, and it's about 5 miles, about 4.85 miles.
Mhm.
And the mask, it really is, it's hard to breathe while while doing strenuous exercise. So
Yes, yes, indeed. So how's
great.
Jane doing?
Good. Peter they just got to Virginia not last night, but the night before.
Uh-huh.
So they've been good. Oh no, maybe they did get there last night. Yesterday afternoon they did. So yeah. So she said she was coming today, but I don't see her signed up. I maybe should check on her.
You must
sure
be very tired and will need a stretch.
Yes, absolutely. Coming. That's like 2 days of being in the car. Absolutely.
Oh gosh, that should be numb.
Yeah, but she got to finally meet Clementine, my little kitty,
Oh,
who's been sound up in Virginia. She's been under the care of Brian.
okay.
So now she's probably happy that she has more humans. She needs a lot of attention, this cat.
Oh,
So
oh wow.
yeah.
Yes, the cat will be living.
Yeah, she's my little companion, and it's so funny because Peter put me on the phone, and I was on speaker,
Uh-huh.
and showed me Clementine, and then she heard my voice, and she started running down the stairs to the front door.
Oh wow.
You know,
Oh no, oh darling. So it's not.
Peter was back, so she thought, oh, Kayla's back too, and because she'll normally wait by the front door when I come home. She'll hear me go through the building and everything. So poor thing. So I'm going to see her. I'll be up next weekend, and so we'll probably camp out there for one more month, and the city will slowly start to reopen. So I'll be back here at the end of June.
Okay.
And we'll both be here, I guess, in together. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, darling. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm glad. I hope things go well, and I hope everybody keeps safe. There's so many things going on.
Yeah, it's a hard balance to maintain with everything happening around the country. Absolutely. Yeah. So a lot of concern for safety in many ways.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, well, like I say, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you get settled. I know Pam just signed in. Okay, Jane's trying to.
Jane is trying. Excellent. I'm going to go and get some water.
Okay.
All right, my love.
There you are. Hello. Here's Moya.
Hi, darling.
Oh, you're okay. Here we go. Unmute. Yeah, there we go.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good. We'll have to talk when we're done here.
Yes,
Yay!
I'll talk. Are you a bit numb? Have you rested?
I am back home. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
After 3 months, and I'm enjoying this kitty cat. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Have you got her with you?
Clementine, kitty, 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 kitty. She was in a bag downstairs having fun, and then Peter was grooming her. So
Oh,
yeah.
heaven and bliss. Yes, I'll call you afterwards if you like.
Okay, that'd be great. Yeah. Trying to,
Oh, good. You're in the Pilates, the Virginia Pilates studio.
I'm in the Pilates studio. Yeah, isn't it great?
It looks great.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, I
Oops,
think
where are you?
we've got one more signed in for the
Okay.
day, so but go ahead and get set up, you
Is
guys.
Jeannie
And,
joining us today?
who?
Jeannie, is she in today or not?
I don't see anyone else besides my client Pam signed up. So,
Okay. Okay.
um,
Well, she's been kind of busy with Dad,
later.
so.
No, just kidding. All right, so I'm going to mute you both, and we
Okay.
will get started. Okay, and then I'm going to spotlight my video. There we go. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead. Start seated today. We're going to just do a little work for the feet first before we lie down. So just come on to a seated position. You can use your hands for support on the floor. I'm just going to get my playlist started here. Okay. All right, so from here, find a comfortable seated position, trying to sit tall. You're going to point the toes away from you and then flex the toes towards you, trying to keep the heels on the mat, point forward and flex to the ceiling. Do about 6 more here. Point and flex. Good. Last one. Point and flex. Excellent. Now you're going to keep the toes spread wide and flex to the ceiling, and then reach to the ball of the foot forward. Then point the toes and curl the feet back up. Stretch the toes open, reach to the ball of the foot, point the toes, and then curl the feet back up. 3 more. Stretch the toes, lead with the ball of the foot, curl the toes, and pull back up. Last 2. Extend, lead with the ball of the foot, curl the toes forward, and pull back. Let's reverse that. So now you're going to curl the toes forward, push the toes towards the floor, and then flex the toes and pull the feet up. Curl the toes forward, point the toes towards the floor, and then curl the toes up and drag the heels back up. Last time, curl the toes, reach forward, extend the toes, and curl back up. Wonderful. Go ahead and just shake out those legs. And then go ahead and just roll all the way down to your back. Find a nice, comfortable seated position. I'll just make sure everyone is good to go here. Awesome. All right, good. So from here, lying all the way down, arms down by your sides. Let's keep the knees bent, feet on the mat. Inhale, lower your gaze towards your right shoulder, tilting your head. And then exhale, come back to center. Lower towards the left shoulder. And then exhale, back to center. 2 more times. Inhale to the right, look over your shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. 1 more time to the right. And center. And then to the left. And center. Good. This time, as you lower your head to the right shoulder, drop your knees to the left. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, pull back to center. Drop your gaze to the left, knees to the right. Hold, inhale. Exhale, center. 2 more times. Head and knees in the opposite direction. And pull center. Trying to keep your shoulders evenly pressed to the floor. And up. Last one here. Over to the shoulder, lower those knees, and back up. Final one the other way. Over, and back to center. Good. Keeping your feet on the mat, reach your arms down by your sides. Inhale, as you inhale, start to tilt the pelvis forward, and then exhale, imprint the lower back, pull the abdominals in, pressing your spine into the floor. Inhale, tilt forward, rocking the pelvis away from the floor. Exhale, round and imprint. 3 more times. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale, round. Good. Last 2. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, round. 1 more time. exhale, round. Start to peel your pelvis up one bone at a time, curling up into your shoulder bridge. Hold at the top. Inhale. As you exhale, start to lower the rib cage down, the middle back, the lower back, and the tailbone, and release into the floor. 3 more times. Inhale. As you exhale, round, imprint, then lift up, bone by bone by bone, to the tips of your shoulder blades, and then roll the spine down. Keep sending your shoulders and head firmly into the mat, and release. Last 3. Curl and peel up. Inhale at the top. Relax all 10 toes. Press into the 4 corners of your feet. And exhale, lower back down. Last 2. Tilting forward. Curling up. Peel away from the floor. Inhale. And exhale, roll right back down. Good. Final one. We're going to hold this shape. Curling into the floor. Lift your pelvis up. And hold this shape. Breathe into the shape here. 3 deep breaths. Good. One more inhale. Maybe you can get another inch higher. And as you exhale, slowly lower your spine back down. Really nice. Let's bring the soles of the feet together and then open the knees out to the side and hold this shape here. Breathe. Releasing the lower back, opening those knees. Good. 3 breaths here. Good. Last 2. One more. And then bring those legs back up. Reach your arms up to the ceiling and then stretch your arms all the way overhead. Open the arms along the floor, drawing a circle with your hands, and then come back up to the ceiling, overhead. Inhale, circle, reach around, together, and back up to the ceiling, and over. Continuing, circling, down, up, and over. Good. Last 3. And 2. Really reach through the arms. 1 more, all the way up and around. When you get back to your sides, reverse those circles. Open to the side, along the floor, overhead, and then lift off the mat, back through the ceiling and down. 4 more this way. Good. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. Last 2. And 1 more. All the way back down. Good. Open the arms out to a T. Palms face the ceiling. Bring your legs to tabletop. Inhale, lower your knees all the way to the left. Rest your feet on the floor. Pause here. Take that top leg, lift it up, and just move it up and down, sort of stretching the hip and the glute a little bit more. So you're just sort of keeping that bent knee, pulling it up to the chest, and then reaching it down past that foot. Up and down 2 more times. Good. Last one. And then rest the legs together. Look at your right hand. Inhale. As you exhale, look at the hand as it comes up off the floor and rests on top of your left palm. Reach past the left fingertips. Inhale, stretch the shoulders. Exhale, open that arm back to the floor. Look at that hand. And then follow it again up to the ceiling. On your left hand, reach past your fingertips. And open back up. 1 more time. Up to the ceiling. Down and reach. And open all the way back to the floor. Hug the knees in towards your stomach as you roll back to center. And then lower the knees all the way to the floor on your right. Knees are resting on the floor. And then start by just lifting that top leg and just kind of moving it up and down, keeping the knee bent, bringing the knee towards your arm and then lowering it away, stretching out the hip, stretching out the glute. 1 more. And then rest that leg back on top of the other leg. Look towards your left hand. Inhale. As you exhale, follow the hand with your gaze as it lifts off the floor, up to the ceiling on top of your right palm. Reach past your right fingertips, stretch, and then open back up all the way to the floor. Look at that hand. 2 more. Lift palm, reach forward, and back to your palm, and open. Last one. Lift, lower to the hand, reach past onto the floor, open all the way back to the mat. Bring your knees in, back to center, and go ahead and hug those knees in. Draw a little circle with your sacrum on the mat, and then reverse those circles the other way. Good. Hug just the right knee in, stretch your left leg long on the floor, flex the left toes, feel the stretch. Bring both hands behind the right knee, pull the leg a few inches away from your chest, straighten that right leg up to the ceiling, pressing into your hand, and then bend back down. Extend and bend. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. 1 more. Extend and bend. Keep the leg extended. Point the toe to the ceiling. Flex the heel. Point and flex. 2 more. Last one. And now keep the toes pointed. Arms rest down by your sides. Lower that leg across the body. Feel the hip open up. And then lower around. Open to the side. Back up. Circling that leg from the hip socket. Try and keep the opposite hip anchored to the floor. 2 more this way. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last one. Down, round, and up. When you get to the top, reverse direction. Open to the right. Inhale, circle around, cross. Exhale, back up. Inhale, open to the right. Exhale, down together and across. Last one. Open, down, around, and back up. Hug that knee in. 1 more time. Good. Switch legs. Hug the left knee in. Stretch that right leg on the mat. Flex the toes to the ceiling. Breathe here. Now place both hands behind your left knee. Pull the leg away from the body. Extend the leg up to the ceiling and bend. Extend, pushing into your hands with that leg and bend. 3 more. Last 2. And 1 more. Bend and extend. Keep the legs straight. Point the toes to the ceiling. Flex the heel. Point and flex. 2 more. Last one. Now keep the toe pointed. Release the arms to the floor. Lower the leg across the body. Lifting the hip. Sweep the leg down. Open to the side. Back up. Inhale across. Sweep. Lengthen. Exhale up. Good. 2 more this direction. Trying to keep your right toes flexed to the ceiling. Last one here. Across, down, around, and up. Reverse those circles over to the left. So these are really slow here, so you can really feel the leg extending and stretching. And your abdominals are working to help control the rest of your body, keeping it as anchored as you can on the mat. 1 more time here. Across and all the way up. When you get to the top, hug your knee in. Good work. Go ahead and hug both knees in. Inhale as you exhale, head and shoulders curl up, forehead to knees. Inhale, lower the upper body back down. Exhale, forehead to knees. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, forehead to knees. And then as you lower the head, straighten your arms overhead, reach your legs long. Inhale. Exhale, circle the arms around, hug your knees in, head and shoulders lift up. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, circle and lift. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, curl. From here, rock and roll yourself up to a seated position, taking your time, massaging your spine all the way up and planting your feet on the mat. With your feet on the mat, bring your hands behind the backs of your knees. Inhale, lift your chest, open the shoulders, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine halfway back to the floor, keeping your hands on your knees, behind your knees. Inhale, come back up, open the spine, open the chest. Exhale, round, chin to chest, rock back. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, round back down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, round down all the way, slowly, bone by bone, to the mat. Feet stay on the mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, roll up, back to seated. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, round, chin to chest, curl it down. Inhale, full stretch. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, lengthen at the top. One more time, round. Inhale, straighten your legs this time. Exhale, roll all the way up. Roll up and over, stretch over your toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, roll down. Keep reaching the legs away from you. Full body stretch at the bottom. Exhale, roll up. Reach for those toes, up and over, forward fold. One more time here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll down. See if maybe circling the arms away from the body as you roll up will help you find that center activity to roll all the way up. Hold here, 3 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Sort of rock right to left, trying to just kind of move the flesh out of the way so you can get a little deeper into that stretch. And then see if you can hold either the ankles, the feet, or maybe even the bottom of the toes. And point your toes forward, drop your head, inhale. Exhale, flex your heels forward, pulling back. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, flex, pull the toes towards you. One more time. Inhale, point forward. And exhale, flex. Really nice. Let's go ahead and stay seated. Can face me, sitting in the center of your mat. And we're going to let's start with our legs crossed and do our spine circles. So again, kind of finding room underneath your sits bones. Bring your palms right on the knees. Round your spine back, sitting back towards the edge of your sacrum. And then roll over to the left hip. And then come forward with the chest and over to the right hip and back. Good. 2 more times. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You just want to find what feels good. And sort of feel like you're drawing a circle. When you get to the back, one more time, we're going to reverse. Over to the other hip, and then come forward to the opposite side and back. Good. Letting your head relax. One more time in this direction. Good. And then come back to center. Bring your fingertips to the sides of your body, right on the floor. Inhale, lift your right arm up and side bend over. Continue reaching through the arm, lift the palms and reach forward in front of the body. Continue reaching behind the body and then back up to the ceiling in your side bend. 2 more times. Inhale, circle around. Keeping that opposite finger just gently touching the mat the whole time so you have some sort of anchor. And around and back up. Pause in your side bend and then reverse. Open up to the ceiling, reach behind you, look at your hand, and then sweep it forward all the way to the opposite knee and then back up, side bend. Open to the back, reach forward and around all the way to the opposite knee and then side bend. Last one, reach back. Inhale, circle around, exhale all the way up and lower the arm down. All right, let's switch the crossing of your legs and do that on the other side. Left arm comes up by your ear, side bend, keep the opposite hip down, and then inhale, start to flip your palm to the ceiling, reach forward, out to the side, behind you, up to the ceiling, side bend. Reach forward, flipping the palm, really extend the whole body, not just the arm, and over. One more time this way, sweeping around, all the way up and over. Reverse. Open up, reach back. Stretch around, 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 around. Circle back up, side bend. 2 more times. Open up, reach behind you. Reach around forward to that opposite knee. And then back up. Last time. Really getting this full stretch in the spine, the shoulder, and even the upper back. And then release that arm right back down by your side. Extend your right leg out to a straight position. If this is uncomfortable for the other knee, you can extend both legs. Otherwise, we're going to lift up and face the right leg. straight leg. Both hands reach down and stretch for your ankle. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Now take your right hand and reach either for the ankle or underneath the inside of the arch of the foot. Your left arm opens up to the ceiling. Look at your hand, and then it comes right back down to touch your foot. Inhale, open, reaching away, pushing your foot into your hand. Exhale, right back to the ankle. One more time. Inhale, open, look towards your hand, and exhale all the way down. Now this time, open up, and lift that arm up and over the head, look forward, side stretch. Sending energy to that opposite hip. One more breath here, inhale, and then exhale, come all the way back up, and we'll switch legs. Extend that opposite leg, and then the right knee in. Inhale, as you exhale, twist the shoulders to face your left leg, the straight leg. Both hands reach forward, and hold the stretch here. 3 breaths. Inhale, and exhale. Good. One more breath. Inhale, and exhale. On the next inhale, reach that left hand either to the bottom of the inside of the arch or just anywhere on the foot, the ankle, wherever you can reach. Your right arm opens up and out to the ceiling. Inhale, look at the hand. Exhale, back together. Good. Inhale, open. Feel the hip drop into the mat. Exhale, back in. One more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, back in. Now we're going to open that arm, hold it out there, and then lift it up to the ceiling. Let that arm come to the ear as you look forward. Take your side bend. So this is active. Energy's reaching through your fingertips as you send that right hip down into the mat. One more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, lengthen and come right out of that stretch. Really nice. Okay, let's come right onto our sides. Let's go right into our side work. We've got our side body nice and stretched out. We're ready. So go ahead and stack your feet, line up the body with the back edge of your mat in one straight line, and just rest your head down on your arm. From here, you're going to bring your stacked feet forward 2 to 3 inches and anchor the bottom leg into the mat as you lift that top leg down and lower with resistance. Lift up and lower. So what you're focusing on is lengthening the leg like someone's pulling it out of the hip socket in both directions, up and going down. Last 3. Lift and lower. Last 2. And one more, down and up. Good. Lower the leg just to the hip height. Flex the toes as you bring the leg forward. Feel the stretch in your hamstring, and then point the toes, reach the leg way back. Flex forward and reach back. Now only reach as far as you can go without moving the upper body. Really extending from the pelvis, moving that leg with action, with dynamic strength and action. You want to keep it nice and active. One more time, forward and back. And we're going to go into our rond de jambe circle. So now come forward, up to the ceiling, and then straight back down to the leg. Forward, up, opening the leg, and lower down. 2 more. Forward, up, and lower. Last one. Forward, up, and right back down. Reverse those circles. Lift the leg up, bring it forward and back to the bottom leg. Extend up, reach forward and back. Last 2, lift, forward and back. One more, up, forward, and all the way back. Rest the leg. With that top hand, reach for the top leg in front of the shin or the top of the foot and ankle, and pull the leg back for the quad stretch. Keep the knee in line with the hip. If you can't reach the ankle there, come up onto your elbow and forearm and try and grab it in this position. Pushing the hip forward as you pull the heel back. Breathe into the stretch wherever you are. And then gently release and grab from the back of the knee, pull the knee in towards your shoulder. You can keep the hand here, or maybe you can move your grip to the big toe, and you're going to push the leg straight up towards the ceiling, lengthening behind the back of the knee, Sending your pelvis down into the floor. Breathe into the stretch. Again, adjusting to what feels good. If you need more opening, if you need more length, take that moment and find it in your own body. Good. And then gently bend, release the leg. And we're going to go and flip on over to the other side. All right. Line up your body with the back edge of your mat. Stack your feet and bring the legs forward 2 to 3 inches. Lengthen the top leg as you lift it up and lower back down. Good. Up and down. 4 more here. Starting to find that energy through the leg like someone's holding it longer out of the hip. Last 2. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Good. Lift to the hip height. Flex the toes. Bring the leg forward with the stretch. Point the toe, reach it back. Flex forward. Point and reach back. Now that bottom foot stays anchored. And reach back. 4 more. And back. Your upper body is stabilizing as much as you can on the floor. There might be a slight shift in the ribcage forward and a slight shift back, but your head stays down. 1 more time. Flex forward, point back. And now come forward and up to the ceiling and then straight back down to the leg. Forward, open up and lower down with control. 2 more times. Reach forward, up, resist it down. Last one, forward, up, and down. Reverse those circles. Lift the leg up, bring it forward in front and lower back to the leg. Up, forward, and bring it back. Last 2. Up, forward, and back. 1 more. Lift, forward, and back. Rest the leg. Grab the top of the shin or the foot. Hold the leg behind you. Keep the knee in line with the top hips. You don't want it up here. You're not going to get the stretch. You're going to drop that knee down in line with the body. Again, the option is to always come up to your elbow and grab the leg here. Breathe into the stretch. 2 more breaths. Good. And then release your foot and hold behind the back of the knee. Pull the knee in towards your shoulder. Keep the hand here or grab your toe. Extend the leg up to the ceiling. Push through the back of the knee and take the stretch. Breathe. You should be feeling sort of resistance by pushing your leg into your hand, but your hand pulling back. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly bend the knee and return the leg back down. Beautiful. Let's roll all the way to our stomach. All right. So from here, we're going to reach our arms right in front of us on the mat, about the width of our mat. And your gaze is just hovering right above the floor. Inhale, start to reach your right arm and your left leg in opposite directions as you lift them away from the floor, and then slowly lowering them down, keeping them nice and long. Left leg, right arm, or left arm, right leg, and lower. So you're alternating right and left, each opposite side, and right back down. Be sure to soften the tension in your shoulders. Nice free neck. And right arm, left leg. 1 more time on this side, left arm, right leg. Good. Take a moment, rest your head to one side, and shake your hips to the side, loosening up anything in the lower back. And then you can always stay in that alternating or trying, we're going to try and do both at the same time. So your gaze is hovering above the mat. Inhale, reach your arms and your legs. Lift up. Exhale, lengthen as you lower back down. Inhale, reach and lift, shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, lower. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen, shoulders down. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your head to the other side and shake out the hips. Good. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And actually, if you're a little on the tight side, bring the hands a little higher up, framing around your ear level, right to the edge of your neck. Start to lift your head forward, roll the shoulders back, and then you can extend your elbows up straight in the front of your spine here as you slowly lower down. So you're lengthening the front of the body as you lower. 2 more times. Inhale, look up. Keep your pelvis on the mat. So if this is as far as you go without your hips lifting, just go to that level and then gently lower it right back down. 1 more time. Inhale, lifting up, shoulders out of the ears, push the floor away, and exhale, lower all the way down, and send your hips back into a child's pose, bending your knees, and breathe, resting your head. Really reach through those arms. 3 breaths here. Good. 1 more breath. And then come back to all fours, hands and knees. All right, so we're going to do a version of cat-cow that is a little different. It's a sequential cat-cow. So we're going to move through it a little bit on the slower side. So you're going to start in your cat stretch. So everything is hanging down. You're rounding your spine away from the floor. Now, starting just with the tailbone, your head stays down. You're just going to start to curl the tailbone up into an arched back position, starting to go into your cow very slowly, starting to travel up the spine. Your shoulder blades squeeze together, and then your head is last to lift, and you're in your cow. From here, keep the arch in your back, lower just the head. Once it's gone, once it's down, start to spread the shoulder blades, rounding the upper spine, and then just kind of slowly keep that curl going all the way down the spine, 1 bone at a time. Your tailbone is last to curl under. And again, keep the head down, start to tuck the tailbone up to the ceiling, tilting it into your arch, letting the belly hang, letting your shoulder blades come together as your spine sinks down, and then lift your head last. And again, drop the head first, let it hang fully. Push the floor away with your upper arms, spreading your shoulders, round your spine up. You're imagining a wave going through the ocean. Your spine is the ocean. 1 more time, the wave travels through the tailbone first. It travels up the body. Your head doesn't lift until the last second. The wave comes up through the head to the ceiling. And then last time it comes back. Your head drops down, it hangs. Your shoulder blades peel apart and the wave travels down the spine. Curl the tailbone under. Keep this curl. Walk your hands, step your hands forward, just 1 foot each, just wherever they can still reach, and you can keep this curl. Now, option is to keep your knees down. We're actually going to all keep our knees down in this first step. You're going to sit back towards your heels, so tuck your toes under. And from here, you're going to lift your knees up and then lower back down. We'll just practice with this. So lift your knees up and lower back down. Try 3 more. Lift up into your downward dog and lower. Last 2. Lift up and lower. 1 more. Up. And now keep the knees down. Lift your hips up and bring your pelvis forward just like your wave. And then lift your chest, push into your arms, lift your head up. Good. Head goes down next. Round back, just like your wave, all the way back towards your heels. And again, round your hips up. Take them forward. Pelvis drops, chest opens. Push into your arms and lift your gaze up. Really strong arms here. And again, drop the head, round through your spine, and back. Now, you can stay with that version with your knees down, or next one, lift your knees up, round your spine forward, keep your knees off the floor, lower the pelvis, lift your chest, strong arms. Head drops down, push the floor away, lift your hips high all the way back, bend your knees, lower down. 1 more variation, whichever version you're doing. Lift the knees up, straighten the legs, lift your hips, roll forward to the tips of your toes, lower the pelvis, lift your chest, inhale. From here, push the floor away, drop the head, all the way back, lower the knees, and then flip your toes under, flip your palms up, take another your child's pose, rest your head. 3 deep breaths. Really good work. Last 2. Good. 1 more breath. Excellent. All right, come all the way up to kneeling from here. So come to the center of your mat, and you want to be up kneeling. Now, if you need extra padding, either slide a pillow or towel under your knees, or double up your mat right here, or you can just fold your mat all the way over one time. Okay? So knees are hip-width apart, and you want your pelvis in line with your shoulders and your knees. So you have a very straight line here. Try and relax those feet on the floor. So just kind of lift them up and try and get as much at the top of your foot as you can on the floor. Reach your arms forward, and we're going to just gently, like a trust fall back an inch or 2 in that straight line, and then come back forward. So we're going to start small here. Just fall back an inch or 2, just enough to feel those thighs engage, and then come forward. 2 more times here. Take it back. Inhale. Exhale forward. Good. Maybe you can get a little further each time without even really realizing, just as you kind of start to get a little bit more flexibility above the knee. Last 2, your abs are pulled in, your elbows or your shoulders are right over the hips and forward. Now this time, can we go to a place where we can hold? I want you to go to a place you can hold. And now see if you can bring your hands to brace yourself right above the sacrum. And then just open the chest, look up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, come back and return. Let's do 2 more of those. So straight spine at the top, hold the stomach in, hinge back, flat back. Hold here, then open the shoulders, look back and up. Keep your abs in, keep pushing to your hands, and then come back to your straight spine and back to the top of your knees. 1 more time here. Hinge back just an inch. Push the pelvis forward, open the shoulders, look up, and then come back into your line and come right back up. Woo! A lot of ab work. Very good. Take that right leg, step it all the way forward, foot on the floor. Knee is over the ankle, and then shift your pelvis and hips forward. Take your low lunge. Breathe into the stretch. Option is to extend your arms up, taking that mild back bend that we just found. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, push the floor away, shift your hips back, and try and straighten the front leg, lifting the toe. Option to hold the toes or just balance here. Find the position with the most ease. Flex those toes to the ceiling. 1 more breath. And then bring that foot back to the floor. Fingertips frame the foot, or maybe you can get your palms to the floor. Tuck the back toes under. Option to keep the knee down, or you can lift the back knee, energize through the back leg. Open the right arm up to the ceiling, pushing your left hand into the floor. Look at your right hand. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Remember, always options to keep that back knee down. Good. 1 more breath here. Then lower the hand to the floor. Open the left arm up to the ceiling. Feel your right elbow and knee hug into each other. Active back leg. Look up at that hand. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. And then lower that hand back to the floor. Bend the back knee and step it forward about 2 feet so that you can feel both heels on the mat, both legs straight. Send your right hip back, your left hip forward, let your head hang, forward fold. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Step the back foot next to your front foot and bend the right knee. Keep the left leg straight. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Good. Straighten both legs. Step the right foot way back. Lower the knee. Lift up into your lunge. Hip forward, shoulders up. The back foot can be down. Option is to lift your arms and take a mild back bend here. Good. And then gently place your hands back towards the floor, shift your hips towards your back leg, straightening the front leg, lifting your heel, your toes to the ceiling, pressing your heel on the floor. 2 more breaths here. here, bring your left arm up to the ceiling. Look at your hand. Inhale, breathe. Energy through the back leg. Push the floor away with that opposite hand. One more breath. And then lower the hands to the floor. Place it on the floor. Open the right arm up to the ceiling. Feel the left knee and elbow hug each other. Active that leg. Look at that hand. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hand. Put the weight forward in the front body. Kick the back leg forward 2 feet. Straighten the front leg. Both toes face forward. Forward fold here. Let your head hang and breathe. One more breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, step that back leg next to your front leg. And bend the left knee. Straighten the right leg. Straighten the right leg, straighten the left leg, bend the right knee. And now straighten both legs. Inhale, start to roll up one thumb at a time. Good. Come back to the center of your mat. Open your feet wide. Good. Toes can face slightly out. And you're going to bend your left knee. Send your hips back and feel the inner thigh stretch here. From here, bring your hands as far towards that foot as you can and straighten that leg, bringing your forehead towards your knee. Walk your hands to center. Breathe in center. Let your head hang. Shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Walk your hands to the right ankle. Bring your forehead towards your right knee. Breathe. One more breath. And then bend the right knee. Lift your chest up. Feel the inner thigh stretch of your left leg. So you're sending your hips back. Good. One more breath. And then go ahead and slowly stand all the way up. Heel toe your feet back together. Reach your arms up and over your head. Inhale. Grab your right wrist and pull over to the left. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Grab your left wrist and pull over to the right. Inhale, both arms up to the ceiling, interlace your palms. Press up, look up. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. And then bring your head forward. Bring the hands behind your head. Gently bring your chin to your chest and let your elbows fold in. Breathe here. One more breath. And then open the elbows. Lift your gaze. Release your arms down by your sides. And we are all done, ladies. Yay! Thank you guys so much. So good to see you.